So decisiveness and efficiency. Decisiveness is like these people in their mid-20s who are just mentally torturing themselves, trying to figure out whether or not they should buckle down the traditional 9-to-5 route, or whether they should go start their own business, etc., or what should I major in, or what should I do here. And I think what my advice would be is, if there's a fork in the road, take it now. Don't delay and, you know, go through, I gotta go through every possible scenario imaginable in my head, and then 6 months later you make up your mind and you start working on it. Take it now, the fork in the road, whichever way, okay, flip a coin, and apply yourself and be present. Wake up early, try to work twice as hard as you normally would, make connections, don't be a fucking weirdo, and do all that shit. But even if the path you took is just to stay in your basic bitch boring ass job, right? But you apply yourself, you work twice as hard, you build skills, you are likable around the office, right? You develop not necessarily friendships, but you have a group of people who look at you as reliable and not like a fucking weirdo, etc. Okay, you do that for 6 months, you're gonna be in a better place no matter what. Even if that was the wrong path, you're gonna be in a better spot. You will have more options, you'll have more understanding about what you want out of life, etc., etc., etc. Literally every metric will be better. You'll have more money, you will just be in a better place. And you can decide again then anyway. You know, in 6 months, if you change your mind, big fucking deal. So, and the same thing goes with, whether or not you should go to college or what your college major is. I mean, ultimately, the specifics don't matter as much as you applying yourself, developing skills, becoming an effective person. Like, that's the main thing. Like, I wasted so much time. I did car sales and I did motion graphics for ad agencies and like sports teams and shit. But for example, the sports team thing was a complete waste of time, very soul crushing. I think I was getting like ulcers or something. I was getting very bad acid reflux at like age 25, which stopped immediately upon quitting that place. But I learned how large organizations structure their shit, both their like people organization and their file structure. I learned speed. I learned to get over my perfectionism to some extent. I learned a lot of valuable things, and I probably would have learned more if I was waking up early every morning and just being like, all right, I got to do this. I got to go apply myself fully. I don't care that it's not like the perfect, I'm not directing music videos yet. This sucks. This is such a waste of time. I wish I was directing music videos, man. I wish I was doing that. This sucks. Like that attitude, get rid of that. Like don't have any doubt. I mean, no, you should have doubt, but don't let your doubt that you're doing the right or wrong thing prohibit you from being present, making the most out of a situation. And by being present, I mean like the difference between sitting here playing on your phone and like thinking about how bad your life sucks versus sitting here looking at people's faces, paying attention to how things get done, trying to learn how money works, like etc. Like everything that you can pick up. All right, pretend you're an AI, pretend you're a new robot fresh off the assembly line. How do these humans do this? Because that's essentially what it is. Because you're so stupid, you don't know that shit at all. Okay, all you know is fucking how to record a TV show. Okay. Oh man, just kidding. So that's the first one, is decisiveness. Do something, okay? Don't be one of these people. I have people message me 2 years ago, hey man, I'm really like into your shit because you gave me the courage to like start questioning shit, and I don't know if I want to go this way or that way. 2 years later, hey man, I've been thinking about it and I still don't know if I want to go this way or that way. Fucking do something.
I can make jokes and say like, oh, everything's good. It doesn't matter, you know. It's just funny. It doesn't matter what's done. It doesn't matter what's said. It does not matter. Don't you see this by now? And I'm not telling you that what you do and what you say and what you think and what you feel, etc., doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. You know my philosophy when it comes to it? I say good. My new credo is I say good. You say if there's gonna be a new war, if the Iranians and the Aryans, you know, all the Aryans, if they're, I don't know what's going on in there, I have no idea, but I guess if they need some American action, you know, hey. But anyway, it's just good. World War III and then throws on the shades. Oh, that stuff is so good. So we'll see. I mean, hey, whatever's going on over there. I mean, if there's going to be some drones or bombs or whatever, I say, you ever see Roger Rabbit? You know what Toontown's like? I say, you're living in Toontown. I say, you try to take that seriously? Go ahead, be a fool. Go ahead, be a fool. Take Toontown seriously. Go ahead, be a fool. Get worried about it. Go ahead, be a fool. Go ahead. Get worried about a war. Get worried about a nuke. Huh. Drop one right on my head. I am very, very focused on actionable, life-improving systems. When you have a system and you use it, it opens your fob slider up more. You can see more when you can see a system. When you can use a system, you can see a system. When you can use a system, you can get systemic with everything. Okay, let me put it this way. The system is beyond and way too advanced for those that make a living with politics. The system that they're talking about is a different system. Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to get too esoteric on what I'm saying right now. I don't want to sound ridiculous. But what I'm telling you is those systems I don't participate in. I have things that you can apply to your life that actually makes it better. And what I mean is that when your life is made better or you're made better, you can see better. I guess that's my point when it comes to having a system, seeing a system, and using a system, and then using it elsewhere. That's what it is. Yeah, heal the soul, Casper. Yeah, when the soul is sick, all the thoughts are going to be sick. When your mind is shattered, your soul is shattered, freaking, you're going to be sifting through truth? No, you're not. Yeah, so it's just something to be said. I'm concerned with quality of life. I really am. And the things that you think you can change, the ways that you're told that you can change them are an absolute joke, clearly. Because I do try to understand systems that these people operate in. I don't know if you want to call them talking heads. I don't know what you want to call them, because I don't even know who's even on anymore. Like, who talks this or that. I completely stopped worrying about it, because it got funnier and funnier, and it got jokier and jokier with all the stuff during inauguration and before and after, all that stuff. It got to a point where you might as well read Mad Magazine. You don't believe in magic? Don't you understand there's only one thing that could cause someone to be suicidal like that? It's magic. It's interesting. And I really like that you brought that up. I always like that attitude, like, mankind is the virus. I'm like, oh yeah? What are you gonna do? You gonna sanitize yourself? Are you gonna take some medicine to rid the planet of your own disease? So it's an interesting philosophy. The philosophy of mankind's suicide. Interesting. It's actually not only interesting, it's sustainable, it's tenable, it's healthy, and will raise stronger, more confident children. Imagine being convinced that we've been talking about this for years. Anytime there's a problem, the finger's pointed at you, and your only option is to blast yourself. That's the option that you're shown. You know, you actually should die. And you're like, what? Excuse me? Oh wow. I'm gonna check out of this conversation. There we go, Black Tack. That hideous strength has so far been the most consolation anything has offered you on such matters. You're not joking. There it is. Didn't I tell you? Hey, if you're familiar with true slavery, I want things spun right. I don't want reiterations of these things in the negative, you know what I mean? Because all you know what words are, you know what languages, you know what thoughts are, you know what intention is, you know what will is. These things are important.
Build something hard, build something out of wood, build something that's even a little bit less glamorous, that someone wouldn't even give a fuck about if they saw it. Build something that people commonly overlook, and that you're just a fucking beating ground for work that gets done and no one even sees it. That's what you gotta do, because when you're one of those guys, you got a little bit more fulfillment.